here in this sort of area here, and I just want to show you where we are right this minute here. My second home location is just there, and vacancies definitely worth checking out. And we start with the sunset over there, and of course that road is blocked off over there because we found that out on the way. I don't know if I can zoom in. I'll try to. It's over there where the actual roadworks are. So yeah, we hope to get a signal here, and let's see if I can actually so yeah, welcome back again, and hello to everyone here. I was actually going to try and share the stream here, but of course welcome to this location here. I just thought I'd just turn the cameras away this way. This is Euston Road, and this is quite a popular seaside resort in East Anglia. Of course, yeah, this is the £8 car parking fee, because I've had to consider the price, as in, of course, increase it, sort of thing, because of course lack of support during sort of lockdown times and things going up as usual. And this is my second home where we will use this studio here, just here. Do let us know if the signal is okay so far tonight. It has been quite good on EE. So yeah, I will come across this way here and show you this side of this kind of area here. And thank you very much for tuning in with your thumbs up. Brenda May says the signal is all good. Makes a nice change, because normally EE is not very good around this area. It is kind of like fresh, although as though your hand is going through a fridge. I always say that when I come here. And of course you can see the car park here. It's not often shown, this sort of area, and you also see a good sunset just over there. So make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't already. I'm doing a solo little walk down in this area here on a direct stream here. So of course the seafront is down in this area here. You're looking through the eye shield here of my second home. I'm actually going to say that all the way through. It is lovely coffee with you here. Lovely coffee as in charger here on this particular location. So yeah, it's just amazing walking down this sort of area here. And of course we'll flick over here and showcase this sort of area. So I'm hoping to go down this sort of area. Let's hope the signal stays with us. Diverted traffic apparently in the area of this area. You hear a lot of motorbikes in this area. You will see that, and there's a roundabout here. Actually, of course, the one in Haverhill in Suffolk, if you've never checked out Haverhill in Suffolk, make sure you do. Of course, it really would help if you could check out Haverhill, because of course a lot is happening there in terms of housing down by Chalkstone Way, that sort of thing. This is the Marine Lodge up here. I've never literally stayed here, but it does look very, very comfy indeed. If I was to bring an extra person, then of course this would be the main dinner area for the breakfast menu here. If you was to stay the night here, £4.50. English breakfast, £7. Very reasonable prices, by the way, I have to say. And the hot beverages as well, fresh coffee, English tea. All those prices are dotted down here. This is the Marine Lodge, down in this sort of section here. By the way, it's quite cold. You know what, I actually thought that was Tiny Tim over there. That guy actually looked like Tiny Tim. If you've not seen Tiny Tim, check out his channel. The car's in the way. It does look like Tiny Tim's. So yeah, if you've not checked out his channel, of course, Tiny Tim, as in We Love Tiny Tim, a brand new channel to check out. And he'll be hopefully doing his walks when he gets enough subscribers. So keep subscribing to his channel if you can spread the word for that sort of thing as well. So I'm walking very slowly down here. Simple reason is because I'm actually literally on the path here. I know it's not a very good view from here. Most people like to see the seaside. Oh, I do like to see behind the seaside, or actually do like to sit behind the seaside here. So that is just amazing. So we'll try and cross here as safely as possible. I know this road actually leads up to Seashore, somewhere along that sort of road. So yeah, let's zoom back here. Oh, so this is the bowling green here, just down in this section. And what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to pause this stream for a second or two, so bear with me, okay? And thank you very much for sticking by us. So what I'll do, I'll have to tap it here. We're back on here, and thank you very much for sticking by us here. I'm trying to actually share this. Please do share this stream. Oh, that's better. Copy the link. That is probably the best advice to do so on that note. Bear with us. We're back here. Thank you very much for joining us here, live from my second home here. We've even got ourselves some new people watching here from maybe a social group and meetup area as well. So, of course, people will be wondering where we've got to, and now they can track us. And you lot at home can track us as well. So let's look through the eye shield. With a glass eye, we are in the second home, if you like. So, of course, I do remind people, if people wish to donate for the channel, feel free to let us know by sending a donation to GoFundMe, and that will be received by us. We do appreciate that, but you're not obliged to do so. It's only if you wish. But yeah, it's always that we get more subscribers or even watchers whilst we are live here in Great Yarmouth. So yeah, we're walking towards Seashore. We won't end up that way though. So yeah, there's a basketball court here for anyone that wants to play basketball kind of thing. Definitely worth checking out. Look at these kind of hotels down here. It's almost like you're living in Lowestoft or some sort of seaside resort place in that sort of direction. Or maybe another one that's similar to this sort of area. So thank you very much for sticking by here. You are watching us live on Touring with Us and direct here. And of course I can tell you that the actual weather is very cool here. It's like putting my hand in a fridge. I always say that. So yeah, thank you very much for, of course, checking us out here. Let us know if the signal's good, that kind of thing. We might actually showcase a little bit of the beach here, because I'm not literally checked that out as of yet. Not on a live stream when it gets dark, but yeah, it is a springy sort of weather on a Saturday, the 5th of April 2022. And do check out our live streams when you see them here on the channel, because we do occasionally do lives and videos at the same time, and of course you might get mixed up with the two, either the videos or the lives. A lot of people get mixed up with it, so that's why we don't always keep the lives up, but some of them we do, some of them we don't, especially our Q&A shows and all that kind of thing. But yeah, anyway, look at that, it's amazing. Can anyone tell us in the comments what this is? So yeah, do let us know what the comments well, do let us know, of course, not the comments, but of course the actual signal is the main aspect of this visit here in this sort of area, and we thought we'd showcase this before it gets dark. Of course, this is a rare side of this seaside resort, which actually you can sit here and watch people play basketball. Wow, it's like a basketball court in Haverhill. If you've never been to Haverhill, of course, they have a basketball court. Not as many of these, but of course you have, of course, a lot of them here. I've never thought of playing basketball like this, but it's good for fitness-wise, and of course it helps your anxiety if you have any anxiety worries. But yeah, can we have some more likes? Sorry, my words are not coming out right, but of course, can we have some more likes here? I thought somebody would actually spot us here in Great Yarmouth, but yeah. You've got this longest bench here. It could do with a bit of TLC on it, but of course it doesn't have TLC on it, but of course it could do with a little bit of a paint. But of course it's nice to have benches around here. People walk their dogs like they do in some parks here. If you haven't already, do check out the Haverhill Parks, as in East Town Park, that we have done sort of alive, especially at Easter time. And there's a video on there regarding me, as in Lovely Coffee, otherwise known as Charger, actually donating to East Town Park. I might do that to any park, basically. So we've been going for 11 minutes so far, and I'm basically walking through the promenade here. And if you turn this way, you'll see the pier that has almost stretched out the way to the sea. And of course, that section is the Jim Davison section, where of course one of the many comedians that do come here and of course perform stand-up comedy. I'm not sure if Sarah Milligan is on this year, maybe not, but of course there's Chubby Brown also, well known for GB News, guests on the show, on the Dan Wootton Show. And also Jim Davison has had a sort of spell on the Jim Davison slot, if you like, on GB News on the Dan Wootton Show. So you might see Jim Davison talking on what you might call a Zoom mode on GB News. So of course that's the Pier Tavern just over there. And of course look how widely this sort of area stretches out to the sea here. It's just completely amazing. Up this way here, which I'll walk for a little bit and then come back this way myself, because I've got to literally go back this way to get myself a bite to eat. Perhaps I think the chip shop will be open, probably most likely to be what used to be called Grellies, I think, in this direction over there. Okay, and some people may catch up with me a little bit later on if they do happen to spot me. I don't know if I'll get a chance to go to the waterways tonight, but of course you might see an inklings of it, and I probably might start it at a further section of the waterways next time. This is a beautiful part of this seaside resort, I do have to say. So do let me know if you can hear the sound very well. Do let me know if you can actually hear some clear words. But yeah, and also let us know if you can see the screen very well, and what are you watching on. That's the main thing as well. I didn't think this was a actual road, but it is. But yeah, it's amazing. Look at all these sort of palm trees. It feels like you're abroad. It really does, on that particular note. So live and exclusive at my second home on a solo walk in this area here. The others have gone down and of course headed towards the main area. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. Yes, battery pack, if you're watching, then everything is all okay. So yeah, that's the car park here. Now I'm going to pause this because somebody has texted me on the Facebook stream, which does sort of clash with the live here, so please do come back on the stream very shortly. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for sticking by, and hopefully you haven't missed the stream. And yeah, I have to remember how to do it. I usually forget how to do it, that's the thing. So yeah, walking along this sort of section here, thank you very much for joining us here. The sunset is sort of going slowly in at the moment. I'll probably end up heading towards this way, towards the end here, but then do a U-turn, I should imagine. But of course, thank you very much for sticking by us here. If Kate AH channel is watching, massive hello to you. Of course, we thought we'd do a live and showcase this to you. And of course, you can see my lovely face here And hello. Apparently it's a sexy look to some people, but of course, yeah, I don't know if that is actually the true wording for that, but of course, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is my second home and I just love it to death. But I was actually saying that of course I just adore the place, and I always have done since I was a child. We hope to go the opposite direction next time. Sorry, my words are not coming out. It sounds like I'm drunk, but of course I'm not. But yeah, I do hope that one day I'm able to go the other direction. We hope also to have a bit of course, Julian Cloud's exclusive at the Great Yarmouth Minster. We hope that's going to happen. We don't know for sure yet. But yeah, I've just seen a bus, by the way, over there. Can anyone know what type of bus it is? If I can zoom in. No, it won't let me zoom in. But yeah, it's a bit funny this. But anyway, we should continue down this pathway here. And thank you very much for sticking with us, if you are sticking with us anywhere. And I can't even say my words. Am I drunk still? Am I drunk still? No, of course, it's all part of the act here that we call, you know, a bit like the old Shane Ritchie, you know, Caught in the Act, if you remember that back in the day, you know, Alfie Moon on EastEnders acting as that. Don't know if he's still doing that actually, but yeah, do let me know in the comments. But yeah, we hope to do the other side at some point during the visit. And of course, is the signal going a bit sort of squidgy down here? Do let me know, because I haven't heard a thing about it. But hello to Battery Pack, and hello to USB Matilda, and hello to, of course, myself Charger. Lovely coffee. I'll probably have a lovely coffee later. But yeah, Julian plug-in as well. So there's a beach hut here. Normally, of course, they sell stuff down here. It's obviously not open at the moment, but yeah. We do apologise about that. The signal can go. So this is the main waterways just down here. I thought I'd showcase this a little bit here, and I might go back on the main road. But yeah, this is the little bit of waterways. It's great to actually do it just before it gets dark, and thankfully we've got perfect sort of time to be able to do it. It's amazing, this fresh air is not too bad. It's just weird. It's not, well, it's weird, but of course it's no, it's not freezing to death, you know, that kind of thing. So do stay with the one you're on, and I'll check out a bit of the waterways just down here and walk all the way around it if I can. It's doing my back good. It's doing my body good, just to walk down here. It's so nice to walk down here, and you can see it for yourself. I've never done this ever on a direct stream here live, you know, not during the sort of lighter time. It's normally at night time, normally at Christmas. I believe they have a lot of Christmassy things going on, and the actual waterways stretches all the way down here. So I'm not going to actually go a little bit further than this today, but I'm hoping to get onto that sort of side so that you can see it. Sorry if my camera is a bit wobbly. I do apologise. It's getting used to this kind of small gimbal. I actually Blackbird. You see a lot of those in Suffolk, especially in towns. But do check out our town tours as well. We can also interview people, get people subscribing to us. Make sure you hit that 100% thumbs up. 100% perfection here. I'm surprised that there's not many people around this area. It's so quiet. It's the most quietest sort of area that I've ever come across. It really is really nice. So can we get some more thumbs up before the end of the stream? If we can, I'll be amazed. So yeah, it's a very nice path, and it's very clean as well, and that's what I've loved about this sort of path here. It's very clean and quite nice indeed. Look at the river there. Still the signal seems to be fine at the moment, but what I'll do is go right the way around and eventually coming onto the other side, and then I will head into the other side of where the Britannia Pier is. That sort of gives you a clue of where we are, but of course it is my second home. I'm not going to say any more than that. And if people do tend to join us this afternoon, feel free to give us a like, give us a comment, and remember, you can watch this on replay and you can comment on replay as well. There's no question about that. Of course, we encourage people to come on the chat as well. But thank you all those who stick by and check us out. It really is amazing. Look at this really nice river walk. It really is a romantic place to come with your partner if you have one, and for those people who like solo walking as well. It's just a nice getaway. If you want to just escape from the sort of pressures in life, this is where to come. So it's known as the waterways, okay? So remember where you heard this. There's a lifeboat, or actually a life buoy it's called there. Remember where you heard that name as well, just in case people, of course, accidentally fall in. But of course it's not advisable to actually start swimming in this river. You don't know how deep the water is, for one. So yeah, it's amazing because of course the others have gone that way and they're thinking I'm going to go to the main area, but yeah, they're wondering where I got to. But I'll catch up with them soon. They're probably in the amusement somewhere, I would have to say. So what I would say is definitely check out the waterways here in Great Yarmouth. Look at it. I know it's getting dark a little bit now. Feels quite weird actually, coming here at this time of night when actually no one's around. I would have thought loads of people would be heaving up here. It's just so quiet and peaceful. So it is a place where you can actually escape. So yeah, it's just amazing. In this sort of direction here, you can see a boat in the distance. My zoom is not straight camera, to be honest with you. That is actually a boat over there that you did see it somewhere over there. So yeah, what I'm going to do is pause the live stream again, and we may get people tuning in back again. We do apologise about that, and please stay with the runner on, and please respect for us to come back again. Welcome back again, and of course, yeah, hopefully we haven't got you too distracted, but yeah, you get lovely views here. I'm just admiring the view because of course it is amazing up here. Look at that. Just up here, it's just lovely to see. So yeah, there's also the waterways that extends over there in that sort of direction. Definitely worth checking out. So we've been going for 21 minutes so far. That's about enough I can do now. Actually, that's about enough I can do for now. That's what I mean. So obviously the path goes around that way. Wow, I can hear people in the distance. I don't know who they are, but I am quite sure that I heard plugins being heard. But yeah, wow, it's just amazing. No, that's just a couple. I actually thought it was USB out there. So yeah, that is just amazing to hear the word plug-in down there. So yeah, wow, this is amazing sort of area. Lots of lanterns, lots of places to walk around here. It is absolutely, truly tremendous, and give it a check out, because, you know, coming up here is just so quiet and pretty much amazing. So yeah, just remember where you see this, and it feels like you're in Spain with those palm trees there, coming across this tree. Well, actually coming across this bridge, actually. Sometimes my words get a bit stuck, so I do apologise about that. It's because, you know, I'm recording myself, and can be quite nerve-wracking. Although I'm doing it on my own and no one's around, but of course most times I can do it live, and it's not easy to do it live, actually, even if you do it on a solo basis. So if people want to support the channel in a great way, they can do so in person when we're not filming, but of course we do appreciate that. If you decide to do that, it's entirely up to you. But look at this, I can smell it. It's just really, really colourful to see, and the smell is as though that you're in a garden centre. It really is that sort of smell. So of course the horticultural design is there of the actual waterways, and we are just about here, I believe, something like that. It's not really that clear, but of course you get some sort of idea. Snaking canals of the waterways are set within a series of gardens. They are rich in variety and form of planting, and include rock gardens and shaped landforms. The gardens were designed to intrigue visitors and hold attention, not just as backdrops. The planting was considered innovative and continued the proud tradition of Great Yarmouth seafront gardens and bedding displays in providing an enchanting and varied holiday atmosphere. The sunken gardens and the sundial bed are the most formal in the park and have restored and replanted. So there you go, all of that writing is just there in case you haven't noticed. And it's got a bit did you know over 30 tons of York stone was placed on this island during the restoration? Wow. This island here that we are speaking about here, just in case you are wanting to know. So of course the rockery theme has been maintained, but with the larger rocks. The raised bed in the centre, which is of course there, originally had a fountain and a pool. Welcome to the waterways. It's of course supported by the Great Yarmouth Borough Council, overtook the vast restoration project of this 7-acre park funded by the National Lottery, and it was reopened in 2019. So yeah, the VentianWaterways.com. So anyway, I'm going to have to pause the stream again because somebody's text message, so bear with me. We're back here. Do apologise about that. What does happen? Do let me know in the comments what does happen when we switch off for a second. Does it just buffer for a bit? I don't know. Please do let me know. I'd be interested to hear from anyone that, of course, experiences any buffering, which goes round and round on the screen, just like that. So, yeah, coming across this bridge here of the waterways here in my second home. Of course, if you quickly snap your picture there, you get a lovely view. And if you quickly snap the picture there, you get a lovely view. Pretend you're playing tennis, basically. Thank you very much for sticking by. Do appreciate it. So yeah, it's quite as though, of course, these stabs here, or of course tabs, of course wood tabs, feel a little bit unstable. But of course, yeah, do take extra precaution when coming down here, I have to say. So yeah, I was going to head down towards that way. Should I do it that way? I have to do it very carefully though, and very, very slowly. And look at the steps here, aren't they magnificent? It's almost like you're walking into a garden here, like this Chelsea flower show in London, that kind of thing. Can we get some more thumbs up, please, so we can sort of share the love, send some love, and maybe spread it as well. I don't know. But I do appreciate everyone tuning in right now, whoever you are and wherever you are watching. I believe this was actually taped off once, and I believe it's okay to have a look around it now and even sit in it. Wow, this is the feeling that you get inside here. Wow, it's like sitting at a bus stop. It really is. Nice little bench here. These are sort of more neatened up compared to the other benches down there, which is a little bit disappointing. But of course there is another section of the waterways just here. We'll mention that at a later stage, but it is getting darker here, so I will move on very swiftly here. I'm going to have to walk around this sort of section here. But yeah, you get all sorts of hotels just down here. Remember where you see them. It's worth checking out and finding out how much they cost. There's, of course, the Furs Down Hotel just there. And there's another one just there, which I can't literally read, but of course. But the reason why I can't, because I can't put my zoom on, you know. So you have to respect people that can't actually read that, because it's not easy for people to read from long distance all the time, because when you get older in age, then of course you tend to, of course, lose your eyesight. So you have to respect people as they get older, you know. We all do in that sort of aspect. But yeah, still feels like I'm in the Chelsea flower zone here. So welcome along to the channel. If you just joined us here, this is Touring With Us, otherwise known as TWU, which of course we hope to have the Sunday show. I don't know if it's going to go ahead yet, but because we're in a sort of second location here, second favourite location of mine, and of course we hope that we can get a show together. We'll see how it goes, but it might be afternoon version instead. I don't know. I'm hoping that I can get a good weather one outside instead of just inside all the time, because you know it kind of like gets a little bit on the boring side. But yeah, I don't want to sort of make it boring. I want to make it all interesting and exciting and all that kind of thing. So that's the entrance to the waterways just here. Do let us know if the signal's okay. Come on, put us a comment down. Tell us if the signal's fine. Is it a bit on the wonky side? Is it smidgy a bit? Is it blurry? Do let us know. I'd like to know, because I can't actually see it on full TV screen. If you're watching on a YouTube TV screen, massive thumbs up to you. You know, in 100% style here. So yeah, there's another board there I'd like to actually read at some point. We may get an opportunity to do that. Apparently the signal, when I just did literally that, the signal went blurry, but we do apologise about that. Of course, we've got a litter bin, which I do like in sort of parks like this. It's a kind of park, but it's like a seaside park. But yeah, I do like bins dotted around, especially when they are clean and somebody empties them now and again. So that is quite good. And so we do say some good parts about this area. We never sort of run it down, and we never run any town, city or seaside resort. It's another bus coming there. Wonder if it's come from Hensby, by the way. Don't know if we get a chance to go to Hensby, but of course that could be an option if anybody wants us to go there. But of course you'd have to go by bus to actually go there. You got the Imperial Hotel just to the right there. I'm trying to showcase this little area here because actually it doesn't often get a mention, especially the area that we're at. So What I would actually personally do is head towards this way. The car park is a long stay car park for those people who want to stay long stay. And it is unfortunately a pay and display. Right, I'm going to have to stop the stream for a second because somebody's phoning in. Welcome back here. Is it still sort of bluff? Actually come back again? I don't know how it works, but this is the Imperial Hotel. And the reason why, of course, I had to switch off there because we had a phone call. Do apologise about that. There's a bus stop here and it's called North Drive. Remember where you see this here. So maybe, of course, you can get off at this stop here to go to here if you wanted to stay the night here. It's like the Munsters weekend here, but of course, yeah, it's not the Villa Bella, by the way, as we always think when we come to this sort of area. We always think it's the Villa Bella, that kind of thing. So yeah, we're coming along away from the seashore areas because actually seashore is in this direction here. So of course, walking down to the main promenade here. Posh looking hotel. It's definitely worth coming in here. Why go abroad when you actually can come here, to tell you the truth? So yeah, there's a bench down here. There's lots of benches at different seaside resorts, but they have quite a lot of them here. Again, this needs a little bit of TLC, but of course they are perfectly fine to sit on. That's if you trust them. But yeah, what I like about this area is that it's well lit up in that sort of way, the seafront, that sort of thing. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. 34 minutes gone on the clock here that I have been going, even though of course I've stopped half the way. So some people may catch up with me a little bit later on, and don't forget you may be able to check me out on the webcam, because there's a webcam just down the road, just in this direction where my pointing finger is going. If you can follow my finger. Can anyone follow the finger here? Got 5 fingers and 1 thumb there. But anyway, there's also a webcam here, but I don't know if it's actually linked up to the actual webcam on the website of the area that we're in. I think it's lease camera. Checking if anyone's paid and displayed in the car park here. So let's walk along here. I know where we are now. There's also a football club here just down this way. We did actually venture there before, and the football club is just over there. Great Yarmouth Sea. Another bench here. I've never literally seen many benches, to be fair, in a car park. You've also got Majestic Amusements as well as this hotel here, Majestic Amusements is just down there. Last time I came down here, the signal was absolutely terrible because it was like very misty. So yeah, that was the effect of that. It's a sad shame that a lot of people go abroad and stick over in this area some of the time. But there you go. People like to choose their own things. I see the ship is still there from last time, a minute ago. The one that I couldn't zoom on, if you remember rightly. I'm walking slowly here. I'm not really walking fast. That's because I want to keep up with the camera and, of course, keep you entertained at the same time. But yeah, it looks like a residential area just there, but I think it's actually a hotel. I'm not quite sure, to be fair. But yeah, touring with us live here at my second home, myself doing a solo here. People enjoying themselves here with an evening bit of roller skating, what they look like they're doing, and playing basketball at the same time. Why not enjoy it while it lasts? So yeah, we're 100% live here, and make sure you subscribe to Touring with Us if you haven't already. So we're live here across the nation, across the world, and a few other places as well. So yes, it's a scenario where you don't know who's going to spot you these days. I remember a walk channel coming over here for the first time, down, of course, the further end, walk with me, who actually met us for the first time. Well, it's actually called Walk With Me Tim. His actual name is Tim Linden. He's not from Linden, as in Linton, because it's spelled with a different name actually. And sometimes you'll see his partner is a married wife on the show by the name of Gabby Starbuck. I wonder where she gets that name from. But yeah, anyway. Paint display. So it's very like an old-fashioned kind of type one. I believe you can actually use a card to actually use that. Is that a coin one? I think it is a coin one just there. Anyway, to cut a long story short, welcome along to the channel. This is Touring With Us live across East Anglia. Wherever you are tuned in, this is Touring With Us live. Subscribe to us on YouTube if you haven't already. So yeah, we're getting closer. We're getting closer to the actual main part of this area. I don't want to say too much of this sort of location we're at. I think most people worked it out, but of course I'm not going to shout it out. I'm not allowed to by any means. But I can hear the seagulls here, located everywhere here. So the actual sand stretches out that far into the sea here. And we hope to showcase it when it's a little bit warmer tomorrow. But saying that, it's a Sunday. When you come to these sort of places that you haven't been for a while, although I have been here throughout my time, you tend to think that you know, your time goes quickly. If you know what I'm saying, you know, your time goes quickly when you're having fun. And it, of course, this sort of sea air, if you like, of course you can see the sea a little bit more over there, is very good for those who definitely suffer with anxiety. Remember where you heard that, because of course if you suffer from that sort of thing, breathing in sea air, you know, God's air, as I call it, you know, I don't want to get into too much of the religious content, but of course God's air, for someone that might believe it, is what I call it. But anyway, there is a bus stop just here. It's called North Drive. Didn't it say that just over there? And operated at Euston Road. Remember where you heard that? And that's Euston Road just there. It's not often shown very much by major videographers, which they could show, but of course they like to do their own thing, which is fair enough. They think it's more exciting to go down this way, which we will do as well, but of course we like to show things that nobody dares to touch. A bit like the Nigel Farage scenario on GB News when he said that sort of saying. We talk about news that nobody dares to touch, but we're saying it in a different way. You know, we're talking about places that nobody dares to touch. So Euston Road car park is just here, but of course if you find that expensive, you've got the car park just down in that direction over there where my pointing finger is. If you follow my finger here, I will head down towards this way. That's the main cinema, which is a new cinema, but this is the lap dancing area here. I don't know if it's still open, but worth checking out. There's also horse racing Yarmouth Stadium without the grate on it, but of course I like it when places actually say that. Well, actually I don't like it because, you know, they miss out the great bit, because it's always great in this sort of area. But of course, there you go. But we are somewhere in East Anglia, but yeah, I'm just talking about the name in general, because some towns and cities mention Yarmouth just on its own, and of course they don't, or they miss out the great bit. So yeah, the Fallen Angels Lap Dancing Club here, just to my right here. And thank you very much for checking us out here. Parked cars here, parked cars all the way down here. I'm going to park my bum in a minute. But anyway, this is the bowling place there, the outdoor one. There's some places for tea and coffee just down there to check out during the daytime. So this is a webcam view. It's called Britannia Bowls. Remember where you heard that? Available, as in available, for public hire. And opening times 10 a.m. till dusk. And equipment hire is free of charge. Wow, you can hire equipment out there for free. Wow. Doesn't cost you one bit. So there you go. So it looks absolutely amazing. Is it free bowling? Is it a membership? I don't know, but of course it's just saying it is free equipment. But I believe there's some sort of cost involved in it. It wouldn't be free forever. This is a good pub here. The Pier Tavern has got, of course, its full names there. It's just amazing. You might see me on the webcam at some point here. 5 people tuning in. Hello. Let's hit that more thumbs up by the end of the stream here. We don't get as many as this watching here at this sort of channel, but of course sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But we do appreciate everyone that tunes in, and thank you very much everyone who has checked us out here. And I tried to keep you all entertained at the same time, and it's not easy, to be honest with you. I do have a speech problem, but of course do correct me if I go wrong. But yeah, this is the ARC cinema. Somebody said it's once haunted up there with ghosts up there, you know, apparently with orbs, which is a supposed first manifestation of a ghost, or whatever apparition you might like to call it. There's a Prom Hotel just there, and it's quite nice to stay there, and of course it is a nice place to go. And it's not the last night of the prams, as Tim Vine would actually say on his stand-up. I would have liked to have seen Sean Locke here, but of course he's no longer with us, sadly. But yeah, that was a few years ago. But of course, Lee Mack will be good here. You know, and there's so many other comedians. Like I said about Tim Vine, that would be nice if, of course, Tim Vine was to come over here and do some stand-up comedy at the Britannia Theatre just there. So I'm going to walk down towards this way, and very shortly I'm going to end the live here. I'm going to try and do my hour here. I'm quite happy with what I've achieved today. It's just been absolutely amazing, and what a happy start. Let's hope we can continue this throughout the whole time that we spend here in this location, because, you know, it's made my feelings very, very good. But yeah, I would definitely bring a partner over here, and if I had the right one myself, because I'm actually single at the moment. But yeah, I don't like to tell the whole world too much, but of course I am currently to this day on this video stream. So remember where you heard that. If anyone wants to meet up with me. But yeah, no, seriously, it is Saturday the 30th of April 2022. That was when we was booked up here in this area here, and it's all gone quiet since I've mentioned the word single. But anyway, the webcam, by the way, is up in that direction, and you'll probably see it on the webcam. Well, you actually won't see it, but of course it is definitely somewhere dotted around there, the webcam I'm talking about, and you'll see me there very soon, but maybe not with a camera. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us here. Let's hope that the signal stays with us. It sometimes gets a bit blurry and a bit sort of pixelated down here, This bit here reminds me of the Pall Mall in London, heading towards that way, and you might see the Buckingham Palace down there, but actually you won't. But yeah, all that we can tell you is the spoons, not the Regal, but the troll cart is down in that direction. Do check that out. Of course, you'll see the famous comedians. I think Jim Davidson is back this year, 31st of August, and Saturday the 28th of August. It's actually got 2021 still on it. I don't know why that is, but of course that is quite strange. And at 7:30. His tickets are for £22 and concessions £20. But there is a booking fee, just to be aware of that. There's a booking fee if you book online, but if you actually go to the actual reception at the Britannia Pier over on the other side of the pier, near the theatre, then of course if you book there, then you get the tickets there. Someone's having a laugh there. Good evening to you. You all right? Wow. You having a nice evening? Yeah, we're live on Touring With Us. Subscribe to our channel. Touring With Us. Hey, got our friends at USB Matilda and plug-in. Subscribe to our channel. Nice to meet you. Touring With Us, YouTube. Touring With Us, that's what we're called.
Touring With Us?
Yeah, that's us. Yeah, please do. What's your names?
Sydney and Sylvia, you know, like
Wow.
Dirty Dancing.
Wow, yeah, excellent.
30 years.
Nice to meet you anyway. Thank you very much. Yes, check our channel out. Yeah, lovely. Spread the word. Thank you very much. So yeah, we're just going to end the stream very shortly anyway. But yeah, what was I saying about the Pall Mall? But no, I wasn't talking about that. I was actually talking about
Who are you?
yeah, who are you? By the way, I was actually talking about the troll cart just down there. I was just saying how much it's like the Pall Mall going to the Buckingham Palace, just down there. I can hear music down there. Well, let's get a dance. Get with it. Do it for the cameras. Start dancing, Julian. That's the Cine World. Well, actually, the ARC Cinema down there. I can hear the music, so I'm going to have to mute the microphone here. Well, we let you know why we mute the microphone. Most videographers will tell you the same. It's because of copyright. And we don't want to get demonetized because, you know, it's very key that we stay with the channel because we don't want to get sort of, you know, where, of course, the channel gets completely deleted because of copyright. But, yeah, this is where the Noddy train will be during the day. And you've got Joyland. And we're going to head towards the fish and chip area. We've got 10 minutes left. What are you looking at? 3 thumbs up. Great stuff. Come on, we can do this. The American Diner is worth going for breakfast tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, maybe another day, maybe some other time. I don't know, but it's definitely worth it. Of course, I've never seen a American Diner anywhere else in England, unless I'm mistaken. Of course, this is Joyland here. The Slush Hut. Well, actually, I would call it the Slush is shut at the moment because it's actually shut. But yeah, only for the moment, but it will come back. Side by the sea is worth a check out. New Beach Hotel just there, by the way, which is quite an expensive one, but it's worth trying out. And you've got your news agents just down there. Very small shop, by the way, I have to say. So, yeah, we are going to walk down here. I've been walking for miles here. It feels like it. When you actually watch it, it feels like I have walked for miles. You can see all the ships in the background there. Remember where you see that? It is getting dark here, but of course, it's nice to see the flowers in the evening. There's some scaffolding up there. But yeah, the swimming centre is, I believe, complete. But last year they were building it up, and they probably got the market open, the new one as well. 4 thumbs up. What? A freaking cold, are you? Do some jogging then. Anyway, someone's really cold over there, but wrap up well. I'm dancing down here. If you want to see me dancing, feel free to dance. Oh my goodness me. Wonder what that was all about. I thought I saw your boyfriend there. I did actually thought I saw him, actually.
Don't.
I wouldn't say it. But something similar anyway. But yeah, anyway, we should continue down here. So I want something to eat in a minute. But yeah, you do after a while. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Rabbits.
Never mind what she's doing. But anyway, let's go down here and enjoy the evening here. We're having fun. I don't know what they're up to, but they'll catch me up. But look at how lit up this area here. It's all new for 2021, but it's actually 2022 now. Vauxhall Holiday Parks, that's what that bus is all about here. So we'll go on for a little bit longer, but yeah, but not for too long, because actually I'm desperate for something to eat here. I'm sure the others are too. But yes, it's been extraordinarily live today. We went down the waterways today. That was the earlier bit that we did. At the other side of the Great Yarmouth Britannia Pier, which is not often actually seen. So Perry's Ice Cream is closed at the moment because things wind down, because of course you've got the amusements open there. You can hear a lot of music down here. So yeah, I'm not going to go on that side because of course music is playing. World of pure imagination. 4 thumbs up. I didn't actually think that we'd achieve it, but yeah, there's the pirate place there. I call it a pilot place, or pirate actually it's called. But yeah, welcome to touring with us. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Of course, we saw some lovely people along the way. You never know who you're going to see around these sort of areas, and they all like a good sort of popular visit to this destination. And yes, it is just so magical to come down here, so lit up here. One of my favourite places, my second home, right here. Lots of ships here. I wonder if they're just picking up fish. It's just called a fish and chips. It was formerly known as Grellies over there, which we'll probably head to in just a minute. So yeah, 5 more minutes maybe I can have a little bit of a chat with you lot out here. What I like about this sort of area is that of course you've got lots of benches to sit and have your grub, and that will soon warm you up. I have to say, it warmed the cockles up. So this is the swimming centre, the Marine Parade, which is what this area is called. If you remember breakfast at Tiffany's, or just Tiffany's nightclub just over there, which is called the Tower Complex over there. I don't know if it's going to reopen as a, of course, nightclub or some kind, but of course, yeah, you still got your burgers there. It's run by different people there. Grellies took it over. Well, no, they handed it over to the fish and chips lot over there. So Grellies are now finished, sadly, but there's another fish and chip shop just here. I don't actually know if it's open. It might have closed down, but of course looks like it's shut down there. Can anyone tell me what the worst rated fish and chip shop of Great Yarmouth is, just as a whole? I just want to know that for useful information. But of course, yeah, do let us know, because most people gathered where we are now. But anyway, that's another thing altogether. 3 minutes to go, but I'm actually going to go a little bit further here and showcase some of the stuff down here. There's also St George's Park to check out at some point. It doesn't look like that fish and chip shop is open anymore. I believe that was an inside place as well. Look how lit up this is. It's just amazing. This is pretty much what you see, but of course on the webcam you see a higher up view of this, but you'll see not this view. You'll see, of course, a view which is like a floor cam view. But anyway, that's another thing altogether. Have we caught them up yet? I can hear seagulls. Have we lost them? They're down there somewhere. But yeah, anyway, all good, and everyone really, really happy at the moment, which is all good, which is just pretty much amazing. So building construction is in place still at the moment. I don't think it's complete yet, but all that history information is worth checking out, because we might showcase that at some stage. Today the signal has been great, so yeah, let's hope it stays like that, because last time I came down here it was very misty and you could not see a thing. It was like fog bound, that kind of thing. So yeah, really do appreciate that. So of course, I just want to say hello to you people, the face behind the voice here. So yeah, I remember, of course, at Winter Gardens, which is literally down the road from here, and Winter Gardens, in this second home of mine, is actually down in this direction, and apparently going to be restored into something there, maybe a nightclub back again. But it was a nightclub. I believe that, of course, if you remember, the DJ Buster Brooker from the Vibe days actually performed there, and many other DJs from the Vibe FM based in Bury St Edmunds at the time of the 90s actually all performed there many years ago. So remember where you heard that. So yeah, lots of different things that you might need to have a look at. I had this problem with the signal last time. It kept blurring and coming and going, that kind of thing. I'm glad to tell you that it's all working well, but we are going to very, very soon leave it at that. Welcome to this area here. Whatever it says on there, you can't really see it, but of course it is there. Can't believe it, we get this many views here. We need people to also check out our other videos that we do. We've got various other places like Ely, Cambridge, Haverhill, which is a unique town of Suffolk, very rarely seen, and you've got lovely, wonderful parks to check out, outside gym to check out, Bury St Edmunds to check out, Thetford to check out, loads of other places around East Anglia, not just this place here. So please do check them out. We'd like to say a huge thank you very much for your thumbs up. We didn't even think we'd get further than one today, but we've done it, and of course let's hope we continue that form as my voice goes deeper and stronger and in a smooth kind of way. A bit like Paul McKenna in a way. But I'm now going to get myself a portion of chips with a bit of fish to go with it as well. Wherever you may be this weekend, hopefully you see us again soon on another live stream, or maybe a video. We'll have to wait and see on that, because there's St George's Park to check out as well, which we hope to check out as well. But from all of us here, it depends on how many people have got EE Wi-Fi in the area. So that might cause a little bit of the signal issues as well. That's only a guess, but the signal has been so far good. And we thank you very much for watching wherever you may be. Remember to hit that subscribe and that notification button as per usual, so you know when we upload a live broadcast or a live video for our channel. And do check out the channel of Walk with Tiny Tim, We Love East Anglia, Luminous Platform, and We Love Haverhill UK, and a social group meetup on Facebook as well. Check us out there and keep spreading the word. From all of us here, on behalf of Touring With Us and Lovely Coffee, which is my stage name, otherwise known as Charger, we'll say goodbye from my second home, and we'll see you hopefully 100% next time. We'll leave you with the beautiful image here, which you see all the way down here from this view of the Marine Parade, the road that leads all the way down to the end. From all of us, it's definitely 100% truly and deeply end of story. Just for now.